Hey folks, honored to be here with my colleague and good friend Paul Benson, owner of 55 Engel Völkers shops in the Americas, and we're going to have a little chat today.
What I thought we could do today, Stefan, is talk to your audience about what it means to be in Engel Völkers private office. Your top 1%, that's on a global level for production. And you have this tremendous development experience. You've worked with some of the best projects, Auberge Resorts, to name one, but multiple projects between America and Mexico, which means you have the marketing experience, the developer experience, but also just the true sales experience. How does all that come together with Engel Völkers private office?
Anytime you're welcomed into a group of top producers, you're in rare air and you should be honored, and that's how I feel. And it's been a great opportunity to network with some of the top advisors in the country and world. I can't tell you how valuable that is to be able to call one of these other private office advisors that has resort real estate development experience to have a question answered, maybe differently than how I might look at it. I gotta say, it's an incredible resource to be able to be involved with that group, and an honor to have been nominated.
I love that. I heard collaboration, I heard resource, and I heard honor. All three really great words. Also, what I'd like to ask you is what it means to be in the Engel Völkers athlete division. Like, how did you actually want to get involved in this?
Now you're talking my language. That's my comfort zone. As much as my parents wanted me to be a scholar, I was a much better athlete. And so I was very comfortable passing a ball, throwing a ball, catching a ball, or hitting a ball. And I very much treat my real estate business like a sport. And I think of it that way. I think of it as being competitive, and I want to be competitive for my clients, and I want to succeed. I want to win. It's important to me, and I find it's important to the client that we get the deal closed efficiently and properly. That committee and being recently appointed to it, those are my people.
Absolutely.
We can talk. That's a universal language, whether they play highlight, soccer, tennis, basketball, to me, golf. I mean, it is, if you're an athlete, you get it, and you understand other athletes, and I'm very comfortable in that group. So again, proud to be associated.
It's awesome. I live in a community where there's a baseball player, and I've watched him learn to play golf starting at 4 a.m, taking his chip shot. So the discipline that goes into it is absolutely something that I think all of your clients can benefit from. And I think there's probably just a few athletes here in Aspen.
I'll never forget, you talk about discipline. 4 a.m. on the range at Desert Mountain, the sun's coming up, I've got the video on, and I'm working hard diligently to get my swing on plane and inside out. I'm a young 40-year-old, and Tom Lehman walks up and puts his bag down and looks and comes over and says, "You're working hard on it, aren't you, son?" And I said, "Absolutely." And he said, "Your footwork sucks." And so for the next decade, it was all about footwork.
Love that.
Yeah.
To go along with your dedication, you have what's called 10 by 8. Talk to us about your 10 calls in the morning by 8 a.m.
That's the kickstart to the day, no question. Every day, and not necessarily business days. That's what motivates me, and it keeps my pipeline full. Having those conversations, you never know when they're going to come to fruition. That's just the name of the game in real estate. But staying in front of your clients and making sure that they know that you're there servicing them. I try and get 10 calls in before 8 a.m., mostly East Coast clients at that time. Try to call it a civil hour, but it's definitely been working for me, and it is my religion.
I love that. Absolutely love that.
Yeah.
What I have watched with you is a gift in the marketing world to really be able to get your properties, yourself out there on behalf of your clients and their listings. Tell us, what is your approach when you take a look at marketing a property, a new listing?
I rely heavily on technology and imagery. I was an English major in college, and I tend to write my own descriptions. I think that's important that it comes from my unique voice. Leveraging Engel and Völkers as a international global company is what seems to be what's setting me apart. A few years ago in this valley, the Roaring Fork Valley, Aspen, Snowmass area, people realized it was an all year round resort destination. The buyers are coming from all over the globe to be here. One, because it's safe. Two, because we have cultural depth in their venues, world-class shopping, 4 ski mountains to choose from. I mean, it's just a wonderful valley to have choices and whatnot. The help that I've received through the global brand has been game-changing for me.
You just happen to have a few global friends and clients here in Aspen. This is definitely a part of the world where people come from all over the world. So being able to market your properties in the right currency, the right language, with the proper format, it is game changing. I absolutely agree, but I think you add just a little bit of the that personal touch that makes it relatable. So congratulations and keep up the good work.
Thanks, Paul.
Keep rocking.